can. Okay, I
We are.
just. We are live. Let's just triple check.
It's triple. Yes, we are.
Hello, world. Wait.
Hello, hello.
Do you think it made up? Yeah, I mean, remember this happened with you last time as well. So it's not making a post anymore. You see that? It's like just
Yeah.
going live and then, yeah, it doesn't make a post. So it's definitely like people will just know because they are looking in the live on X part on Twitter. So
Yes,
let's put this.
I'm doing that. That happened yesterday. We streamed with Fran and Bullish and Erin, and they are
Mm-hmm.
like, "It's not going in my feed." I'm like, "Nope. Now you have to go
Yeah.
there and click here and put post and all blah blah blah."
Yes, sir. You have.
So
Okay, so.
X probably
Mm.
changed the rules or something.
I don't know. I think is this is the type of change and stuff that they do without telling and without saying anything. People don't really realize. They just find out somehow. Same as right now, we are able to look into the configurations and analytics and see how people are interacting with the live stream. Have you seen that from your side?
Nope, I didn't know
It's
that
very
was
cool.
happening.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like live. It's like Twitch. You are able to know the peak audience, how many people talk on the chat. It's very good, but no one
Oh,
talked about that.
no, nobody has mentioned it. So thank you for bringing it up. I will check after for sure.
Okay, I'm just posting. Okay, there is this musics that we can play here, kind of like in the background here from the stream, but I think it's so annoying. But it's so weird for me to not like have a music, something in the
Yeah.
background that I always have to play something here on my Spotify, like very
Mhm.
low, you know.
But sometimes like YouTube um flag you, no?
Oh no, oh yeah, yeah. I mean, last time that we did, I think I don't remember. Maybe I think it was one that we were doing together, and I put music, and yeah, it was a nightmare. YouTube got very upset, so I just put in my ear now.
Yeah, it happened to me as well, and then it give you the option to go and mute the songs that it
Oh yeah,
flagged.
yeah, yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
like, it was like my second stream or my first stream in YouTube, so I didn't know anything. I'm
YouTube,
like,
yeah, YouTube is quite complex. It's like you have a lot of options and stuff, but you kind of there is yeah. I mean, it's quite complicated, but it's
yeah,
good. So
that is true.
okay, I just posted. Let's go. Um, I also need to post on X, oh, sorry, on Telegram.
Yeah,
We are,
we are live, people. Happy
hello
Tuesday.
world. Happy Wednesday from my side. I'm
Oh
just
my God.
starting Wednesday.
You are in the future, my queen.
Yes, I am literally, I am preparing the future for all of you to get here and
Yes.
be, amazing.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for doing that.
don't worry.
Passing the way.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, my love. I mean, we also should start. You can also start sharing your screen. I think for today, also later on when we talk about the energy stock, you can also be yourself putting the prepare the visual stuff that we created. What do you
Mhm.
think? Do you want to? I mean, right now, just let's open Coin Market Cap. Take a look at what is going on. I to be honest, I didn't do that yet today, so I don't really know how things are.
Yeah, sure. Let's check that first. So you go with that.
Okay, let me push here then. Hello, Amhat. Hamat. How are you, brother?
Hello, hello.
I see also someone from
From your
YouTube as
YouTube.
well.
Hmm.
Hello, brother. Well, okay. Guys, for those that are on Twitter, thank you so much for joining. Don't forget that you can retweet the room and come to the chat to talk with us. For those that have already been here before, what we are trying to, I mean, not trying, we are doing, we are pretty much bringing good information in a way that is accessible, understandable, and even entertaining somehow as well. So please stay with us, come to the chat. Let's have a good conversation, get educated about some stuff that is going on. There is so much going on. I think people don't realize that sometimes. So that's pretty much our job here. Thank you so much. I see Vivi, Sadek. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. Don't forget, retweet the room because it helps a lot. And meanwhile, right now, I'm just gonna put us here to take a look into, what
The mark.
everything is doing. Yes. Mm. Oh, let me put this right here, sir. Um, oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, I don't.
Okay. I think now baby is better. Let me know. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't.
okay. Um, am I hearing myself duplicated or no?
I
I'm
was
good.
checking. No, it was
Yeah.
me. I opened the
Okay.
stream in another window.
Okay. So we are here surviving, bloody as we have been, I guess. Yeah, it's been already 7 days. I mean, it's been more than 7 days. We are bloody, but not really, not much happened, right? Like Bitcoin still same, doing the same stuff in the same support, same around playing around the same levels here.
Mhm. It's bouncing back and forth, but not breaking anything. So
Yeah. About the breaking, what would it be the next level that it needs to break? Do you know that?
I think it's around 71.
71.
If I not,
Okay.
yeah, I think it's between 71, 72. I think
Yeah, I don't think we have tested that late soon. Sorry, um, recently.
we we touch it. When did we touch it? Maybe end of last week.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Which
Yeah,
was when we were. Remember, we even talked about the 69,000, and no one was
no reaction.
excited about the 69. Come on,
Yep.
guys. We were the people that loved the number 69 and would keep sharing 69 everywhere. That was so fun.
Yeah.
We are getting we are getting old. What do you think is happening?
Maybe we're getting old, or people is tired, or I just don't know. But if you don't share it, we don't pump it.
Come on, guys. Come on. The market, yeah, will is doing whatever it needs to do. Is upsetting for some, but majority of the time we are good. We are just doing what has to be done. So we did get close and kind of test those levels, which was pretty much around last week, which was 15 February. Most likely that would be one day before for you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the 14. Yeah, but
Mm,
I don't think we're gonna move from here. Like it's gonna still be bouncing for a little bit.
yeah, I believe so. Well, have you been buying, my love, or what
So
are you doing right now?
right now I'm doing nothing. I'm doing
Okay.
nothing. I wanna wait and see if it breaks the resistance level, and if we go down like lower than 60, and then if we do, I will enter.
Are you expecting that we will go down, or you are not sure?
I am like 80% sure that it will, but you never know because this is very manipulated by institutional levels. So we'll see. What I
Yeah.
do know is that BlackRock, I think he bought the or he plays the ETFs to at 47,000, right? So they are not interested in Like it doesn't matter right now for them uh if it goes lower, as long as it's up 47. So it might as well go down to 50. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, of course, the for the those guys and all of them right now they are playing um kind of um what is the fucking name? It's a patient game, right? And
Yes.
of course, many of them as well have been like testing each other's persistence and conviction, trying to push them. How much are you are you willing to go down? But then we already have seen that people they push they will push the reaction overall of the market to be down, to be pushing things down. So then they can get themselves in a better position. But at least right now, and I think is pretty is something that we can definitely say that is very good from all of this bloodshed we have been having, which is we are not over leverage anymore. I think over leverage really kills the
Moment.
market as more an organic way of things flowing. I think
Yeah.
leverage is so fucking crazy. When I actually found out that the stock market also had leverage and worked with leverage, I remember that I was like, holy crap, this is so
Great.
yeah. But
Yeah.
the problem here is that we have this idea, the concept and all of that, but we do it like 10 times worse, 10 times more, so we kind of exaggerate a lot more. So the
Yeah.
reaction and what happens before and after gets a lot more impactful for the eyes.
Hmm. Yeah. But we just have to remember that now the crypto market is literally behaving as the traditional one. So we have to watch for the algo and all the charts indicators because now it actually behaves with that theory, right? Something that before not, it was very unpredicted. Right now, we have a chance to actually predict a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. I think I have been joining some Bitcoin spaces, which have pretty much a lot of the people that have been investing in Bitcoin for many, many years. They definitely, a majority are still sharing this idea and this feeling that they are not so excited about how Bitcoin price reaction and how it's performing. But at the same time, yeah, things come very close to start talking about macro politics and macro geopolitical whatever shit that is going on. So pretty much, yeah, we can talk about the stock market, what is happening there, and then start pushing things here and there about the overall of crypto as well and Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because yeah, once you realize Bitcoin is the king, of course, you are able to pretty much predict, not predict, but you see what Bitcoin is fucking doing, and then you start thinking about, okay, I will use my spare time to look at these other coins or these other things, because I don't really think that it make that much sense if you are looking at Bitcoin just not doing nothing. Maybe you are able then to have and find some other good opportunities out there.
Yeah.
But I think that that's all also matters on how much people, each person are committed into this
And
journey
and
into crypto.
and their way of making money with it, because if you are just there for like long term, then okay, you're gonna like I want to do before below 60, I want to get a position and just sit there. But people that actually trade, if they've been shorting, then their profit, right?
Oh yeah, I mean that comes again to the part of if you are trading, you are making money. If you are going up or down, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter.
Hmm. That is the true.
I see here. I think someone mentioned about the QR code being fucked up because of the live number that shows. But my friend, if you make the live stream big in your screen, you are able to see the QR code without the numbers in the front. Sorry about that. That is on X, by the way. I see a lot of people joining us from YouTube. That is so nice. My love,
Yes.
I think you have been doing some stuff on YouTube before, or are you starting? How is being your
I'm
journey there?
starting. So I just have, I think, two streams there, and I posted like a clip,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a slow. I haven't been like really promoting, like trying to get people in there. I have to do that more, but definitely I want to explore that and hopefully grow.
We will, my baby. We will. We are doing the job. And guys, I think I'm getting more and more. We are getting more and more used to be doing this together, and I think it's been very interesting and fun and chill. But I'm really I feel very proud because we are getting better. You know, like for everyone here again, I think some of you have been here with us since the beginning when we started doing the lives. I think we bring some composition here that is very interesting, trying to, I mean, not trying, pretty much mixing this
Yeah.
crypto madness and degenerated side with the real shit that we have out there with stock. And Annabelle is have more timing to that than I have. So we putting our minds here together was something so magical that happened very naturally. But my love, I do want
Hmm.
to do something because today is kind of we kind
A
of have
mix.
a little bit different shit.
Yes.
Tell me about who you are and your, let's say, experience and things that you have been doing in the space, so we can also introduce ourselves and have this here for posterity.
Okay. So, yeah, I am Annabelle, obviously. I've been here for a long time now. I started in the space back in, it was like 2021 with the AMC and GME movement back then. That's what brought me to the space. And because the short never happened, I started deviating into the Web3, getting NFTs, pretty much just collecting NFTs and just getting excited about this new thing that I didn't know before. You were there like at the very beginning. I remember how you started. I remember how you were growing. And I also remember that I thought that it was like there was no future in that. So I didn't really do much. I was just doing GMs, getting NFTs, and that was about it. And it wasn't until later last year that I said, okay, you know what? I can actually make something out of this and start working harder and doing more in crypto and more in projects and just, like learning more and sharing more. During all that time, I have also been involved with the traditional market, mostly trading futures, and it's something that I really love. I'm passionate about finance and how things work and the mental side of it. So yeah, I'm here after 4 years or so, trying to
Let's
conquer
go.
the world.
Let's fucking go. That's so good. Okay, guys, that was incredible. Now everyone is introduced to Annabelle as well. And actually, I also see a lot of new people joining. So thank you so much. Give your time to listen to the people that are here. I know, especially from my side, my English is still getting better. Many times, actually, I struggle to start the live streams, and I said this to Annabelle many times because you knowing how to speak English is one thing. You knowing how to make videos about whatever in English is another thing. And you knowing how to come to a live stream where you are also, let's say, talking with the community, talking with someone, and then talking about a subject is another thing. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think I have been in a journey there, but it's been very nice, and I truly like. I think I don't know. Especially now with AI, right? We have been talking so much about AI. The
Yeah.
more we look real, the more we look and sound human, more people like that shit. So yeah, very
Yeah.
happy to be doing this stuff, and thank you, Annabelle, of course, for doing this with me. It's been, I think, now 2 months maybe. We are
Yeah.
getting better, and I'm loving that shit.
It's my pleasure. I love these streams.
Let's go. Okay, it's interesting, my love. I will say again, actually, I see some people here on X as well. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Chiba, my friend, thank you so much. Don't forget, if you are on Twitter, fucking retweet, send this to your mother, your dad, your husband, your wife, your ex-wife. I don't know. Send to
Everybody.
fucking everyone. Yes. This is fucking good content with entertainment and, just some chill vibes. We are here to talk with you, and I do see a lot of people from YouTube. Guys, thank you so much. I will not read your names because here for me is showing with the fucking username and not really the name, so I can't fucking say. I see Fast. Fast is the one I can read the name.
Hmm.
Peace, peace. Let's go. Well, my love, I think I also it's actually interesting. I just want to talk with you and mention this before. You
Yeah.
saying about you loving the futures and you have been playing around with that quite a lot. Why did you like? I mean, you said about the sentimental, the mindset that is
Mhm.
involved into that, and how much do you like? But I love here when people tell me why they have this passion with the whole financial market. Tell me.
In my case, I think I'm just a nerd. I love to see the I love the charts, to see the behavior, to read the indicators, and then the rush you feel when you are in a position and you start making the money. And then it becomes a really big challenge for you to behave while you are inside the trade, because your mind plays a lot of tricks. So I think if you can't master your mind while trading, literally you can master your mind for everything and anything, because the emotions are high. So
Yeah.
I like that. I love to see like financial world. I love to see how it gets so crazy depending of all the political and stuff going on around the world, how that gets pushed or stopped or whatever. I think it's very, very interesting to see how it moves, what countries move more than others. So it's just, yeah, I just love it.
I love that so much. Guys, let us know as well in the chat how many of you, let's say, are more active in the financial market, regardless of being DeFi or trade fi, traditional financial market. Let us know in the chat. I find very interesting. When I got here, I definitely didn't like at all this thing, just mentioning I am a mining engineer. I came from the not the mining that we have on crypto, okay, the real mining. Yeah, and I always love the real stuff, the idea of building literally building a fucking building, and also exploding shit, which was something that I worked with before this.
That's so
I always
cool.
love the idea that we are able to build shit and kind of engineerily understand stuff and create anything we want. So when it comes and when I always had to think about all of this thing that is the financial market, I always look at something that it was created as out of nothing, of course,
Mhm.
and it was created as something that is totally invisible somehow, and just as a structure that we are then able to have societies working and play around. So in my mind, it was like, oh fuck, this is so boring because you are not building shit, you are not actually interacting with
Yeah,
anything that is actually real or whatever. But now, and then we're gonna be jumping to the next topic for today. When I started to realize more than ever that first, the whole, not only the crypto market, but the traditional market, stocks, all of that stuff, all is correlated with this big economy machine that we have in the world. And also, as a mining engineer and being very, let's say, I love real stuff. So I love gold, diamonds, any mineral that I know why these things have value. Now bringing these things in this financial market that they have value, and I know they have value, and putting this into stocks, and then again understanding why one might be higher than the other because this is attached to a commodity that's more rare and blah blah blah. I think everything all together start to make more sense, and then now I really find myself very how can I say, very interest
Mhm.
into this whole, financial economy, all of this global crazy madness. I don't
Yes.
really like to talk about politics or what is happening in the world, but I don't know. It's kind of very interesting, as you said.
It is interesting because even if you don't like, and a lot of spaces, even for traditional markets or crypto, they always want to stay out of politics and stuff, but you can't because it's interconnected. So at the end, you end up at least mentioning something about it because that is what is causing something to move or stop or whatever. So it happens.
Yes, and very again very interesting. I see, and I have been seeing it so much. A lot of people, and I think even the one of the guys that later on we're gonna be mentioning that also helped me with some of the research I was doing on PulseChain. He is also an engineer, and I have been finding a lot of engineers because engineer is also a way of thinking, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not just about the course or whatever. But yeah, okay, we have been blabbering. I love talk about this stuff. So good. But baby, you have something that last week and the week before that we have been mentioning and mentioning. For
Yeah.
those that were not here, I will just mentioning that I think was 3 weeks ago we were talking about gold and how we were going all-time highs and blah 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 blah. Then we started mention because silver was also moving. I think we opened silver here and we talked about it when it was around the $73. And Annabelle here also said that she had a position there, and I was, let's go.
Yes.
We were wondering if we would go up, and we went up.
Yeah.
We went up. I think. Do you know the what was the all-time high of silver?
120 something, I think.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Did you sell? Which moment did you sell?
So the first 50%, it was above. I cannot remember exactly the part. I was selling two different prices, but it was above 110. And then my last 50, it was at 101. I just saw it was coming down and go.
Yeah, sell this shit is going to zero. Yes, love that is incredible. But yeah, but I started getting more like interest in all of these. Again, we have been seeing so much connection between Bitcoin, and then we have been seeing gold making insane movements, and everyone like, holy crap, now I will buy gold, what the fuck. So yeah, then last week, and maybe even before that, we started talking about what people were, let's say, speculating and saying what might be next. Now
Mm.
that we have seen so many, let's say, commodities, mineral, real commodities, natural commodities going up as gold, even some of the others besides silver as well. What might be the next thing? And then Annabelle brought this thing that we also had other people talking about, which is the fucking energy stock.
Energy.
And again, it's something very very similar with the whole engineer type of shit.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking for Annabelle also did more of a research, so we are able here now to look into why this might be true, all of this, let's say, speculation. So guys, if you know how it works, you can Google yourself, chat GPT yourself, go look into the news and what people are actually saying about this whole energy stock. And
Mhm.
here we're gonna try to just make a little bit more explicit, understandable, and easy for you to digest. My love, I know you are so incredible. You've even put together something visual, and I
Yeah.
love visual shit. I love that
It's
shit.
easier, yeah, for people that are here listening. If they have something to see, maybe I don't know, they maybe connect better or understand, or they come back and see, okay, what was this about, and things like that. Let me
Yeah,
just.
baby. I will just ask you: can you make this stuff Um, okay, now you put in the big screen, right? Or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's like the whole screen. You want me to do it a
Let's
bit
go.
bigger?
Well, if you can, why not? I kind of blind here. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I mentioned this a few weeks ago, but I don't think people realize when people are doing like YouTube videos and stuff. Usually, and of course, they are not in front of a window. You have so
yeah,
much light in front of you. My mind cannot even process or
yeah.
work properly because of this shit.
I
That's
know
so annoying.
it happens to me too.
It's like
Yeah,
you are you are like in the spotlight and you are trying to actually talk and just doing whatever, and you actually can't really think. But regardless, guys,
hmm,
let's take a look and try to understand all of these energy stock. Why, for those that have been looking into the traditional market, or maybe you are from crypto like myself, and now maybe want to start exploring things outside of this crazy madness environment we have here, then we now might be looking into this, which sounds very potential for this year. So, my love, take it.
yeah, yeah. So we're gonna talk a little bit about this energy thing that is happening. The question that we had last stream is this like a good time to get into the energy sector? It is a good time to maybe think about investing a little bit of money there. The answer that I would give, and this is not financial advice whatsoever, but is what I have found, is that it is the time because the energy sector is the stronger sector in within the S&P 500 in this early 2026. Um, it's something that is really helping this pump, let's call it, is everything that is happening around the world. The oil prices are rising, everything that is happening with the geopolitical tensions, like the stuff that is happening in the Middle East, the Venezuela thing that happened like a month ago or so. All of these kind of things are pumping the energy sector, as well as what we saw, I think it was also last week and the weeks previous, that happened with the AI, like all the tech stocks came down. The more the money is like rotationing and going into the energy, to the energy side of it. Also, something very interesting about the energy stock is the strong dividends that they give their holders. So I think that is also opening opportunities for people that are not getting money or gains in other areas to have these like an extra income. Um,
Maybe so, my love. Maybe here we are talking for those like you that have been trying to make some money with memes, and you are getting so sad. No
yeah,
memes are pumping anymore. Maybe it's time to start using the brain more and go outside of this madness for a bit.
at least until things go back to the way it used to be. And by
Yeah.
then you will have the experience of both markets, and then how rich that will make you, like not only monetary, like knowledge and all of this. We also, like, we definitely need to be careful with this because not all companies perform the best. So there's always better companies with more market cap that are worth investing more. And we also need to know that oil at the end is, it fluctuates based on OPEC. OPEC is like the world organization regarding oil and oil production. So it changes depending on the demand, right, of the world. All the macroeconomic conditions, like the history, energy cycles, etc. Something that we can see that happen is, for example, in summer. Summer now in Europe, it's getting so hot that people is using more energy to keep their houses, like the buildings, like all the infrastructure, to cool it down. So obviously
Hmm.
they need more oil, more energy to pump that. It's the same in winters, like when there it's really really cold, then they need more oil to keep the heat up in the oil infrastructure. All of these things that happen, it will pump the oil prices and change the demand. Here we have like, so this is the different types of energy that we are looking into the market, or that I thought it is like important. We have the oil majors, that is Exxon and Chevron. Those had a little bit down today, like just a little bit. I am not sure what this was related to. I don't know if it's because the tensions in the Middle East are rising, so that could be one of the signals. We have
Okay.
the natural gas, that it's LNG, EQT. So these are the stocks, and the power infrastructure, that is like a separate type of energy that goes to utilities and all the AI data center. So that's why also energy might be something to get in, because you need that
Ah,
to power all the AI infrastructure.
let's hold the thought because actually, yes, oh fuck. You know, I love, again, this is pretty much the engineer mindset. A lot of you guys will also agree with me. It's like this idea that when we are able to connect the dots, you are like, you have that moment that explode your mind and you are like, holy shit, it makes so much sense. But
Yeah.
this information I will try to find here. I'm terrible with speaking and looking, but is a new that was live and it's been, I think, more many months, maybe almost a year, that Meta pretty much had the bought the license to be using this nuclear using what is an how can I say it? Nuclear powerhouse? I forgot the
Yeah,
name.
nuclear
Okay.
reactor plants.
Nuclear reactor, sorry. Yeah, the nuclear reactor that is live and is already a nuclear reactor operational. I don't know in each country. I will look into that. They bought the license for all that energy be sourcing all the AI infrastructure and stuff, the energy that they will be needing to keep evolving their whole artificial intelligence sector on Meta only. And I
Yeah.
remember that when I saw that, I was fucking hell. I mean, first of all, again, as someone that loves this type of stuff, nuclear engineer is something so fucking interesting. And I love that nuclear reactors is amazing. But again, we have so much like fear from it. But again, now we are talking about this huge company that bought the license to be using all the energy this one place will be generating for the next 4 years only for AI. I
AI.
think this connect things so much here because what you said right now is perfectly makes total sense. We need the more AI is going, you know, crazy and people are oh my god, where we are going, Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
energy stocks will be pumping, any energy related shit innovation will be pumping. So I
exactly.
love the connection here.
That's it. I That's how we kind of know that it doesn't matter traditional or crypto, everything is merging into one. One depends on the other. So it's very
Yes,
interesting. I love it.
me too, me too.
Yeah. So I had to showcase this one, obviously. I am in Canada, and this this energy sector is pretty much my backyard. Not quite, because I'm in Ontario, but Alberta, right? They do.
Holy shit, this is your backyard.
Pretty much.
I want some pictures of that.
Yeah. We have those two stocks that are pretty good, Suncor and Cenobus. So I just want you to check them out, put them in your watch list, take a look, and see how they are behaving. The charts that are here are yearly. I have 5 years on these charts, so you can see how they
Okay,
have behaving.
very nice.
Hmm. So just keep those two in mind. I will suggest you to just put them in your watch list if you want. Now, this is the other part that we are going to kind of going into crypto, is because some exchanges are actually offering tokenized stocks, right? Not all the exchanges offer that. No, they don't offer all the stocks anyway. But they do have, for example, CoinMarketCap and Kraken. They have Excel. So that is pretty good. You can start even watching it there. And XOMON is it?
Mm.
Yeah. And you can start see how they behave. I haven't really play like in the crypto sector the the energy tokenized stocks. I will start to do it, but I'm just saying they might be not because they don't list it right away, or not because like you can go and check and they probably have them, and then you can see how that works. um what can go wrong with all of this? It's not magic, and it's the same in both markets with all stocks and all tokens and all everything. Things can go wrong if the oil prices drop for some magical reason that I cannot foresee right now. Obviously, then you have to be watching. If you take a position into an energy stock, always get your stop loss there regardless, just to be prepared if something happens. um, Recessions, that we might get into those too, because the economy, as you guys know, it's not doing amazing. uh, Political stuff, like if something happens between countries or things like that, can work both ways, so we have to
Yep.
always keep an eye on that. And yeah, basically just that. So
Yeah.
just to kind of close it, uh, what makes the energy stocks attractive? So it's the higher commodity prices, oil and gas, like how they're behaving. The sector rotation that we mentioned at the beginning is that money going from tech into these. The dividend income and cash generations that those stocks give to the holders, and obviously the infrastructure and the energy security demand. So
Oh,
it's a good
yes.
time. Pay attention, do your research, and keep an eye on them.
I love this so much. First, also again, I love studying. Yeah, nowadays it's being more and more hard to like really deep focus into whatever I'm studying. So being able to talk and to bring stuff in a very digestible way like this, I know is the way. I know all of you guys. I know especially from my community side as well. You guys are not very patient with looking at new things or things that you are not very interested or not really thinking much about. So that this is the way, guys. This is the way. Being
Mhm.
here, find some people that doesn't need to be us, okay? But you can find some people that are trying to make things more easy for you to digest. Because I know you are running and thinking about this and that and all of this crazy bullshit we have in the world, but I see a lot of people also agree with us here. I was going between some of the comments here on Twitter and also on YouTube. StreamYard today is not helping us that much because I see the comments are all being split between our places. So if we miss one of your message, I'm sorry. We do love you and we do love your opinion. So I again, while Annabelle was speaking, I was looking into the chat. A lot of people agree and say exactly the same. It's very, very potential, especially with the growth and explosion of AI more than ever. Also, talking about the whole US Venezuela case, which I think we didn't mention about that. I mean, we didn't talk about that back at the time. There is a lot of controversial things around this, right?
Yes.
US and Trump, the guy, the amazing guy, which I do like him, but he will help Venezuela to get back on track, which is amazing for Venezuela people. But in the meanwhile, they have such a great resource of oil that, we're gonna help you guys, but you could just like
Give
we can
us.
make a good deal. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's okay, but at the same time, we know there is an intention behind. But I mean, everything we do in our fucking life is about getting something out of it, right?
Yeah.
So I
If
don't know.
at
I actually
least
don't
we're
know.
giving something good to the people of Venezuela, then
What do you think about that, love? Because I imagine that you maybe have looked more and thought more about that when everybody was pretty much just shit talking about that.
yeah. Well, it's not that I didn't like that he went and took Maduro and put him in jail and all of that. I agree with that because he was just an oppressor. I just don't completely agree with the way he did it because he didn't went to Congress through the Congress path to give him the okay, and it was just very sudden. Uh, he he actually broke like international law, but because it's the US, nothing happens. Like it's okay. At the end, the result it was fine, right? Like it's good for Venezuelan people. It's just this could open the door to other countries to do the same. Like who would say now that China is not gonna do that to Taiwan or Russia to Ukraine? Like like all of these things that can bring just because this country broke international law.
Yeah, that is the issue, right? That is the main thing. Is the main thing. And when I was looking at all of that, just mentioning as well. Again, I think we have a lot of new people with us here. I am from Brazil. Annabelle here is originally from Mexico. Mexico.
Mexico.
Mexico. So we do understand how things are back in these countries. I was still 1 year ago still living in Brazil, and I understand, and I know how things are internally. Are many times we believe, we are thinking, we are looking at things happening in a completely different way that people from outside are talking about that. So when we see and when we saw live streams going on with the whole Venezuela people going to the streets and being like taking Trump image and like taking as a god and going crazy. We
Yeah.
understand because for them it's like someone from outside, doesn't matter what the fuck will happen very soon, but they came here to try to clean the mess and put some
Yeah.
rules in the game. Well,
Freedom.
they
Hmm.
don't care. Yeah, if they at the end of the day the mother of two childs or whatever have their families and they are now able to provide more things for their kids and their families, this is what matters for them. So if with Trump taking Maduro and whatever is happening, will make them have more happiness and provide more things for their family, they don't give a shit,
No,
right?
they don't. They don't know. Why would they?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was a good thing for them. So,
Yes.
mhm.
Well, my love, do you have anything else? I definitely think we should bring for the next one, even talk more about the tokenization and way to be buying stocks here on chain. Of course,
Mhm.
especially for someone like me, I never touch in the traditional market. So for me, when I'm thinking about let me buy some stock here and there, I don't even know where I go, how to start. So I would love to be able to do that on chain.
Okay.
And of course, we can also look into some more RWA things related with stocks and also some other traditional things.
Mhm.
I love RWAs, and
Yeah.
I think it's a very, very potential thing for us to talk about here as well. But do you have
Sure.
anything else for us to mention to finalize this set part?
Yep. I think I said my piece. I hope it was clear. Keep an eye. Keep an eye.
Let's fucking go! I'm so fucking excited. Okay, guys, you know the drill. Right now, we finished the first part of the live stream, and I do want to say thank you so much for all of you guys. I see pretty much everyone that also have been watching here from YouTube. You guys are all uh, from PulseChain, and you guys are here supporting and waiting. Thank you so much for doing that, and we really appreciate taking the time to understand also and see what we are trying to do here, which is pretty much just trying to educate us, have a conversation, discuss some points here and there. With that said, right now we take a time of 5 minutes just to reset. Pretty much, we need to pee, we need to take coffee. I need to turn on the air conditioning, and
Yes.
you need to fucking retweet the live stream more and more
Mhm.
and more and more, right? And yeah,
Yes.
once we are back, we're gonna talk everything about PulseChain, which in the last live stream I did said pussy chain just because my English is very fucked up. Let's go. I
Let's
love
freak
that shit.
out.
Okay, guys, see you in 5
5 minutes.
minutes. Don't move. Just don't fucking move. Just
You
retweet.
can go pee. You can go pee though.
Let's fucking go. I need to pee.
Yeah, me too.
It didn't did the noise or did the noise?
It did. I jumped.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to be precise and take off in the moment that was going to finish, but
It's a
then
good
my
thing. It's a good
mind, it makes us, back to life, I guess. So
yeah,
fucking good.
yeah.
Well, we are so back. Well, we pee, we took coffee, we are
Mhm.
fucking back. Okay, guys, let's reset the room here. What I will ask you at first, before anything, before any fun, you all retweet the room if you are on Twitter. Come to the chat, say hello, talk with us. If you are on YouTube, we love you so much. Of course, subscribe to this fucking page and come to the chat, talk with us. This next part is gonna be beautiful and incredible. It's actually going to be first time that we're gonna, let's say, explore something new here together,
Yeah.
okay? In the way that we're gonna be doing this today. But before we start anything, anything here, I have a few things to say. The first thing is PulseChain community. You guys are really insane in a good way. In a good way. I'm totally insane, by the way. Totally.
We both are.
Crazy as yes. That's why we are doing this together. When I first posted about PulseChain, if I should cover, my friend was actually the one that was coming here in this chat, my Brazilian fellow. I hope to see him here today. He was saying, Jana, you must talk about PulseChain. You both will be stars on PulseChain. That was he saying.
He said
And
that. Yeah.
then he said, post something about PulseChain. PulseChain. You're gonna see the engagement. And I was like, I'm not sure if I believe. But anyways, I look into the TVL, DeFi Llama. I went there. More than 1 million total value locked. And I was okay, okay. Let me pay attention. What the fuck is going on? Then I posted. That was the begin. My friend Mivias,
Oh,
brother,
he's here.
he is here. I love you. We are both Brazilians, okay? So we help each other, we support each other. And he came more than one time and said about PulseChain, and I decided to give a time and take a look. And then the novel started. So I will first of all address a few things here, so we are all in the same page, and then we can also keep sharing and look into everything we're going to be looking and discussing, because maybe a lot of people, when we are in these bubbles inside crypto Twitter or inside crypto in general, we don't realize that there is a lot of bubbles out there, and people don't realize of the easy existence of one
Yeah.
another. My community, Annabelle community, never heard about PulseChain. Never. They are not about. I'm not talking about the ones that don't like or dislike.
No.
What? No. We are talking about people that never heard of this stuff.
Mhm.
Okay. So that's the first thing. Be aware. Not everyone know what the fuck is going on. Sometimes people are upset that someone else doesn't know about something and they take personally, but it's not personally, my brother.
No.
The person just doesn't fucking know what the fuck. Have you
Yep.
ever heard about PulseChain before our friend brought here, Annabelle?
No, I have never heard about it before. I have never seen any type of content. I didn't have a clue who the founder was or who developed this, like nothing until your post.
You see? You see? And some people went crazy. But I want to start again. Let's just address a few things here. Okay, no, I'm not in the
That's
in the
mine.
right post. Yeah, I just put yours. Fucking retard. Is this one and this one right here. This is where we started. No, yes, it is. We started
Yeah,
there.
that's one. Mhm.
I finally decided, let's fucking do it. Let's post something. Let's see if people want to hear about that. And then I saw this crazy engagement. You guys literally went crazy. This day here, Annabelle, I spent the whole day talking with people in the comments and exchanging, as you can see here, a lot of stuff. And I was engaging with
Yeah.
all of you. And by the way, even a lot of the bullshit that I saw, I also engaging in the bullshit and trying to help, and people just being upset and saying that it comes another one that will farm the community. You guys are
Right.
fucking stupid. Well, what we can say, guys. So well, we can, even Jesus didn't make everyone happy. Why would I make everyone happy, right?
Exactly.
But
No point.
I want to say a lot of people talked and said about your friend Somi. Thank you so much, my man, because you were one of the first also that came here, gave some love. And again, a lot of people talking and mentioning your name. So I'm definitely looking forward to get to know you more, your content and the things that you are doing here, because you definitely have an incredible amount of people talking about yourself. And then, Annabelle, I also had even more madness coming from the moment that people went to my page and they saw
Oh, yeah.
Africa.
Yeah. Scammer.
Oh my God. Fucking a scammer is here. She's Africa, guys. And then a lot of, I don't know if the word is racist or I don't give a shit, to be honest. But just people considering straight away that I was a Nigeria person trying to come here and scam and pretending that I was a lady. Everything that I was posting was just AI generated and a lot of crazy madness, one going after the other and the other and the other. So, last time to address this shit, which I also
Mhm.
have addressed right here on this video, which I also post same day that I asked about PulseChain, which
Yeah.
is, first of all, for those that doesn't know, Twitter add this feature of location in, batches. A lot of people are, some people are just now realizing that this exists.
Mhm.
On my time, it was, I think, middle of December. I don't know when it was for you, Annabelle.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Early
was similar.
December. Yes. Early
Mm.
December, I think it was.
A lot of people like, what the fuck? Oh, we love this feature. We love this feature. I don't like this feature. Why? First of all, I don't like to be showing my location to nothing ever. So my cell phone, which is the thing that is with me all the time, is have Twitter not able to track my location. Never. On my computer, I'm using VPN most of the time as a secure way, and you guys should be using as well. And I also have people, and at least I had, now with AI, things have changing quite a lot from my side. But I had my account delegated to my team members, and I did have someone from Africa, which I
Mhm.
have no problem with. And I know many people are just very, I don't even know, again, I don't want to put the words, I don't give a fuck. You have a problem with African people and whatever. Well, I give people the chance. So
Yes.
pretty much that's what happened. One of the accounts that it was delegated, I had more than one person delegated, some from, I mean, one from Africa, one from Brazil, and it just took the Africa because was the last one that it was taking from, the track shit that Twitter put in place. So I hate this feature. I do hate, because I think it takes the privacy out of us. And also a lot of people are having issues, like people that are living outside of their original countries for many years is still showing as they are in, those countries. Have you
Germany.
seen many of these things out there?
I haven't a lot, and I don't even know, but I know at the beginning it was saying that I was in Canada, and now it says that I am in North America. So people that are in the States, it says North America, and me says North America, so it doesn't really matter. But I don't like
Mhm.
it because it makes people to categorize or leaves room for this, for racist or judgments or whatever. That it's totally bad. I don't agree with
Yep.
it.
Yep. Me too. Um, It's quite sad. And again, I understand a lot of people have been scammed for whatever and whoever. Guys, you can be scammed from people from every fucking world, doesn't matter. And just like, honestly, as you can be realizing here, we consider people as we are the crypto community. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
we're
where you
one.
are from.
Hmm.
Yeah, we
There's
are
no
one.
colors, no colors, no races, no nothing.
Oh, I see here. Fast said, this is a pretty good AI. Man, if people will keep thinking that this is AI after this, I mean, I would like to work with the scammer behind this person because this is so fucking good. Look at
Hmm.
this.
Yeah,
We are
totally.
like, because but it's concerning, and I know, and I have been like making videos and posting, and still people think that those things might be AI, and I know because we are going to that direction, but we need to find some way to verify this stuff, correct?
Yeah, how can we? I mean, I guess you and me, our accent and all that can help to just say, yes, we are real people. But for a person whose English is their first language, how can they really make sure? I don't know. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy.
It is getting crazy. That is why, again, I post about this, and I'm pushing more and more and more. We need more real stuff. We need to show more than ever how humans we are, the people
Yes.
behind these PFPs and whatever. I see here that Fast even said as well that Richard Hart, which for those that doesn't know will know soon who is the person, was also mad with X doxing too. I find that totally horrible, unacceptable, and
What was the
just good. Not
purpose? What was the purpose
I,
anyway?
they did said something about what was the purpose, and it was similar to this, let's say, some accounts and some people pretending to be, let's say, North American or something like that. Again, not everyone is American, guys. I don't know if some people don't realize that, but Elon said something like that. But man, this is so far from enough, because they could just make the whole verified process to get
Yeah.
blue check mark and all of that shit that we are paying for better, but they prefer
Hmm.
to do this. So, okay, whatever.
Whatever.
Yes. So now, love, let's talk about this. And I hope, again, we do have some people here, not only from PulseChain community, but from our own communities here that never heard about PulseChain, okay? And
Mhm.
I want to have everyone very aware of that. So you also understand, first of all, this is not financial advice. We don't give a fuck what you do with your money. We have no positions on PulseChain whatsoever because we are fucking educators, okay? We are not here. We can look in your timelines. We also are not talking about shit to pump and dump, so all of that bullshit. Also, and I'm very sure many haters might take some clips out of this and start saying that we are saying bullshit or this or that. Guys, we are doing the best we can. We are educating people. We are trying to just make things a little bit more simple. I know that we all live in different realities, but I just find that it's very important to just keep in mind not everyone have the same knowledge and not everyone are in the same place in their lives when it comes to money. So regardless, just understand is our first time into this stuff, and I'm really looking forward to maybe see what you guys can add in our conversation here and look into more of post chain as a chain, as an ecosystem, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I guess actually I also don't want to make this too. I don't know what is the word, right? Like
Technical.
too what
Technical or
technical?
what? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not. But I do like to go very deep into the technicality part as much as deep as I can, I guess. But one thing that we can start saying here, for those again that doesn't know much post chain, these guys here are a layer one blockchain, which is basically a fork from Ethereum. For those that have no fucking idea what is fork, and I think I saw some of the content creators even playing around with a fork in some videos, and I found that so funny.
So hilarious.
But yeah, these guys are a fucking fork, which let's say you give a copy and paste of
A
the
mirror.
whole Ethereum. chain.
Yeah.
Bringing this now to life, what they wanted to do is to, especially when they first started, which was back 2 3 years ago, they wanted to make things better, cheaper, faster. Because again, if you, some of you that were with me here during NFTs as well, we can still remember everyone screaming on the timeline saying that they spent thousands of dollars on otherwise minting because the chain was congested, right?
Mm.
Can you remember that time?
I remember that. I remember the gas prices being like, geez, crazy.
Yeah, and it's pretty obvious why we were all looking for different solutions. So
Mhm.
that is the
Beginning.
idea of PulseChain. Yeah. Well, we can go here. I won't be mentioning any technical part too much, but they are pretty fast when it compares to Ethereum. They have gas fees. I mean, that is not at all an issue. They have proof of stake, which we also know Ethereum have been updated to that model as well. They do have something that I find extremely interesting, and I had seen some, not even chains, but some like tokens overall, which is the fee burning. Pretty much not only when we are doing transaction and spending fee, paying fees, these fees are also being burned. So meaning that in the moment we burn, we make the supply a little bit smaller. I guess that is again right the part that I think a lot of people, even some people that are trading on chain, they actually don't really understand how the whole token economy of anything works, right?
Mhm. Yeah, all the behinds. Hmm.
hmm And that is, again, it makes it's a little bit bad. I find a little bit bad. I am someone that I try to understand the things in the back, especially when it comes to something that is new and it's coming to, change the future forever, which is blockchain. But regardless here, this is one of the things that I definitely wanted to highlight with the fee burning, something that is very very interesting and make the whole, let's say, ecosystem deflationary. We do have some inflation going when it comes to rewarding those that are making the whole, let's say, proof of stake in the chain, but it's still very very small when you compare all of these and you put these in a whole economy wise, where you are have all of these moving parts, which is quite complex to make it visual and try to explain speaking. Things just make sense because you are trying to make things deflationary in the long run and not inflationary as we see in the whole world. That is an issue, right? It's a
Hmm.
fucking problem.
It is a problem. Um, so that is Pulse Chain, but then within Pulse Chain we have the token, the the exchange. What else
Yes,
is part
sir.
of it?
Well, there is a lot of stuff.
Like the
And
main.
again, guys, I when I first started, I actually was first of all, okay, let me understand post chain first. I got many, many reference and things you guys were mentioning to take a look, and I did. You can see I reply a lot of you guys comments, and I was reading a lot of you guys comment. But one thing that I could see clearly enough is there is such a passion here. There is very very hard to find in any other place, and I am someone that I am all the time between different chains and different communities because I believe that I want to bridge people from one place to the other, right?
Yeah.
We can this way really be this whole ecosystem that which is called web3, right? Blockchain.
Yeah.
But a lot of you guys extremely passionate about, which made me even more excited to study. So when it comes to talking about what exactly is post-chain, we can talk about the native token, which is PLC. When I
Mhm.
think we are not looking at, we are seeing here is like the gas token, I guess, is what they consider. Let me see here.
PLS.
Yep. I love that you also have this on the website. It's for many chains sometimes you don't have it very clear and easy to access the information.
Hmm.
But for you guys, it's pretty much everything is here. But then when I started studying this thing, very soon I also started looking at these other tokens. And when the time that I was trying to understand the ecosystem as a whole, things start to get more complex. Not
Yeah,
complex, but just more, right? More.
a bit complex. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe more complex. It's just like a lot of moving pieces. Moving
yeah.
pieces is a good way to say. We saw these hacks.
Hex.
How can I
Yeah,
say the
yeah.
hacks?
Hex.
Yeah,
Hex. Yeah, I think
yes,
so.
and that's when we bring the name of the legend that is also the dad behind all of this here, which is Richard Hart. Love, did you have ever heard this name before? Because to be honest, I'm a very I don't know name of a lot of very important people just because I forget the name. But have you ever heard the name?
No, I have never. But after starting just to research a little bit about this and why is so controversy right now, the name, like the Pulse, um, I found him and I kept watching his ex. And I have to say, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot of hate or not, but I think I like the guy. I think, well, as of right now, what I have seen from him, I like him. He's very blunt, very honest. He's not humble at all, but I feel that he really had, yeah, good intentions towards his community and the ecosystem.
Well, you guys can also feel free to share, and I
Yes.
believe that might definitely have a lot of people even that are excited and around post chain, but maybe don't like the guy, and I mean that is totally normal. I think also some of the issues we are having nowadays more than ever, people are getting upset with others' opinions, right? Especially about things that are very unprecise, like do I like this person? Do I don't like this person? You cannot get upset with me if I don't like or I like. That is just is something that is very personal. You cannot really be saying, you know, what the fuck. It's not a fact. It's not something crave in
Yeah.
stone. So actually, Annabelle was also when we were mentioning and discussing about this back and forth, like doing the research. She was the one that also mentioned Richard and said, "I think I like the guy."
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't really took a. I really didn't like look at, let's say, some videos and some stuff that he said. I think we might be showing here some clips or something later on. But what I was more interesting to know it was why exactly his name was attached and was the person that created this first token, which is Hacks. So Hacks started on Ethereum. It was a token on Ethereum. It is still a token on Ethereum. And later on, PulseChain was created. And a bit of that Hacks came also, was also created, same version. And he also encouraged a lot of people to bring Hacks to PulseChain. But there is still something on Ethereum. That was the part that I also was like, what the fuck? You know?
Mhm. So
It's
he
not
just
really
he
yeah.
mirrored it. Mhm.
I mean, yes, but if you think that the whole fork, you are already mirroring everything.
Mhm.
You literally, in the moment that they created PulseChain and they made this the fork, they pretty much copy and paste. But the thing is, the moment you do the copy and paste, you also receive a version of all the tokens you had on Ethereum. You receive a version on PulseChain. What it
Mhm.
changed, right? In the moment that you try to play around with those tokens, where the money will come from, right? So you need to have pool of money being built on this side of the world and this side of the
Of the blockchain.
yeah, exactly. Because Ethereum, all your tokens are still were
There.
there. And then the moment they did the copy and paste, now we have all these new versions here, but improved. We are faster, cheaper, this and that. But all the smart contracts, everything could work the same. And I think, to be honest, was the first time maybe that I was deeply like studying a chain, a token, an ecosystem that, you know, have this feature very attached to it, which is the whole fork, which definitely I should have get a fork, really.
Yes.
Now I feel
Now
should
you
have
have
brought
to
a
get.
fork. Maybe I will
Yeah.
get the fork soon. But yeah, this token, and then this token here, this very good token here, was the one that started all the madness, right? Did you
Mm.
figure out during the research that actually this thing right here, when it was also when it started there on Ethereum and then later on PulseChain, was actually what caused the issues later on with the SEC? Did you make this connection?
No, I didn't. I didn't make it. So tell me more.
Mm. Well, before that, actually, while we were talking about the copy and paste, and this is also verified, I did verify this my own, going into different places to verify it. This process right here was instantly created one of the largest distribution in crypto history. Because why? Because every Ethereum holder got PLS. This when PulseChain was born, okay, and
Mhm.
all the fucking fork happened. So they are until today the biggest, largest distribution in crypto history. They pretty much distributed this token PLS to
Everything.
everyone. Yes, all Ethereum wallets. How insane is that,
It is
right?
crazy. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy.
The type of shit we find in crypto. That is why I love this
Oh my
space.
God.
Mm.
And that was
But
back in back when? Back 2022,
23,
23.
23, if I'm not mistaken. Guys, please, and 23, 23, 20, I think was 23. Guys, please correct in the chat. And Annabelle, also, if you are able to look the chat, bring up any information. Of course, if we are able to also confirm that is correct, I don't want to show stuff that are not. But yeah, that is a big shout out and a big win for the beginning of PulseChain back in 2023. But then I want to get back to hacks, because when I was studying all of this, I was like, holy crap, okay. Actually, Richard is mentioned with this hacks token, which I don't really understand, and actually was born on Ethereum. And then later on, we come here, we have PulseChain, and hacks is also here. And as you can see, it's actually even showing here 20% up is a pretty good stuff. But the thing is, and here is the part that it got a little bit fuck up and crazy, is because hacks is what's called as, pretty much, let's say, a staking reward protocol, where people are getting reward for staking their tokens, which, for those that doesn't know, when you are staking, you are putting some tokens block for a while, and you're going to be reward for that in the whole staking mechanism. The difference was, and that was what made issues and created issues with the SEC, was that they wasn't really a staking protocol. It wasn't really the same, because in practice, you are not validating anything. When you are staking, you are being part of the whole proof of stake mechanism of the chain. But on this case, you are not.
You were
You
not.
just, yeah, you give like whatever you wanted to block. The moment you are blocking, you're gonna be received yield from that blocking, and that acts something more like the CDs from banks, which I can't remember what is the CD. Is a type of investment that we have in the normal world. And the issue was, as this was not really a proper staking. Well, US got crazy because they expected, I mean, not expected, but they allegated that this was a security asset, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everyone, I mean, not everyone, US again went upset with that and with Richard, and you know how much this was not set as security. They didn't have any of, let's say, this legal process to do this shit and blah 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 blah. Regardless, the thing is, later on, and again, you can look into all of these yourself. I'm trying to just say as I have been looking and also making it more visual. They had these let's say allegations, let's say, and the whole US against Richard and against hacks and maybe even PulseChain didn't go forward too much because the jury, the Jewish, no, not jury, the Jewish, what is the name?
The judge?
The judge said they didn't have um, proof enough. They didn't have actually a case there, and they won. They were the first case to be dismissed ever, and this
Yeah.
happened on February of last year.
He beat the court 100%.
And again, we see a lot of comments about Richard, how he was going. He was coming and saying how this was a huge win, huge win. And
Yes.
again, I mean, this is a fucking huge win, right? I mean,
Mhm.
I
Who went
we
against the second win? It's like, wow. It's because he was
exactly.
proven right. He did nothing wrong and he had the proof for it.
Yeah, and I see I have even the number here is July 2023 was when the SEC sued Richard for personally and also hacks, PulseChain, and PulseX with the allegations of unregistered security.
Hmm.
Yep. And then there is also a timeline here. I will not bother you with that, but soon after this started, 2023, 2025, 2 years after, the case was officially over, which is last year. So I think, I mean, not thinking, I'm pretty sure this is a huge win and ignition for the whole ecosystem. But it's again funny, I didn't see anything about it, right? And that's again just goes back into the idea. We have so many bubbles in the crypto space. People don't realize that maybe something that looks to be huge right here is not really being mentioned in this other place because we are just busy talking about other bullshit.
And we're missing out a little bit is when I went to his profile, literally the first his pinned tweet, it's talking about that is when he won the case. And
Let me show that, my love. Let me put it on the screen
yeah.
here. I'm pretty sure. I pretty much know a lot of you guys have been looking at that, but yeah, make bigger for us.
Yeah, he has 2.5 million views, like more than 10K likes. Is like I don't even know how I missed this. Right? Like when I watched this, I'm like, how did I miss this? How did I miss this whole other ecosystem that it's going in the same line as we are going here? I don't know.
Yep.
But even the way he talked, like just saying this is a big win for us, it's pretty cool. So if anybody here that it doesn't know anything about Pulse Chain and Richard Hart, go watch that video because it's pretty good.
Yeah, to be honest, I didn't watch that video yet. I just saw the description of it. I didn't heard myself yet. I definitely want to take a look. But you also said you look into some more clips and some more stuff,
Oh my
and you
god.
got your. Mm,
Yes, this I watched this other one. So it's one guy like interviewing him,
mm.
and he literally, that's what I'm saying. Like Richard Hart is not humble at all. But he's very bold and very honest. The guy was like, I am Richard Hart. I'm the best human being in this entire industry. Just like that. Yeah.
Uh,
Because the guy was saying, you're in on it because you want to get rich. And Richard is like, I'm already rich. Like I retired a couple decades ago. So no, I'm not doing this because I want to get rich. I'm already rich. I'm doing this because I care. So That's what I'm saying. Like, you listen to the guy, he's like, I have 10, I don't know how many millions of dollars in watches. He's wearing two watches and he's like, just this one is $1 million. Like, come on.
Cool. Cool. I like that. I like that. You know, I think love is like, and I think a lot of you guys will agree with this. Sometimes when we find humans that are extremely open, extremely real, just real, people people get like they don't know how to react.
Yeah.
A lot of people ended up hating, the person. But that is just that, and again, guys, I'm a very philosophical person many times. That just reflects about the person that is hating and not really about the person that you are putting the hate towards, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not comparing myself with Richard here, far from it, but with this whole, like, when I started trying to understand PulseChain and I posted about all the hate I got with I even was called prostitute at some point. I was like, what the fuck, guy? I mean, look at the content. I can't find anything like that. I had people finding some allegations. I mean, one allegation that I had scammed the guy. I said something that I used. He said I was in love with him, something like that. I mean, guys, everything is in the internet. You believe nowadays? What the fuck, But yeah,
You would
I mean,
think that, you would think
hmm?
that by now, people would not believe everything they see. They would do their own research to figure out their truth. But no, they
Yeah,
still believe it.
you know, and again, I will just like I will keep doing this like back and forth with Richard because I'm not saying anything about the guy, like even that I like or I mean, do you really think that we need to take our time to dislike someone? It's like you have so many other things good to do with your life, like
Yeah.
why hate someone? Why, doesn't matter. But the all the things that I have been saying and looking around and talking with a lot of people in the community, what I realize is the guy is so real, so real in a space and especially crypto, that is so hard to believe in real stuff,
Yeah.
that we just take that it is not real, and I don't believe,
Hmm.
period.
Yeah, that is true.
But we he is doing the work to not prove. I don't think he's trying to prove anything, but just doing whatever he is doing, which is
Organic.
pretty much what we are doing. Yeah,
Hmm.
we are doing whatever we want and we believe as creators, as people that are in this space, long-term investors, daily traders, whatever. I don't give a shit. But coming back here, trying to then explain, because I think when I also mention and making this parallel, do you like Vitalik? Do you
Do
like
I
him,
like
my love?
Vitalik?
Yeah.
I don't like or dislike. I really don't
Care.
give a lot of thought to it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing that I don't like is when and we see this with many videos of Vitalik pupping the robo dog in many
Hmm.
conference. You definitely have seen some of these
Yes.
videos, right?
Yeah.
He's so excited with the dog that is
Yeah.
robot.
Robot.
It feels so
Yeah.
it's so I don't know. I think that is the type of
Genuinely.
craziness. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. But some people would say like, oh, just seeing this guy make us all rethink about Ethereum or this or that. And I guess I just don't really like the idea of us connecting something that is now on chain, decentralized, and with a fucking huge community
Yeah.
behind, totally attached to one single guy. And I think the same case goes here with Richard. Some people will love, some people will hate. But
Hmm.
even then, with the community and pretty much now you have a blockchain and the
Blockchain.
protocol and everything allows us to keep going in a decentralized manner that doesn't really matter what happens. The guy is gonna be forever the father,
Yeah.
I guess, and whatever he says will definitely impact, and people will think and will react. But I think the evolution of all of these things, protocols and stuff on chain, is being decentralized for real, right? The opinions
Yeah.
of different parts of people will matter more,
It's
and
not
doesn't
just,
really matter the boss.
yeah, not anymore. But he did was the creator. He pushed it and everything, and now it's not up to him. And even if you go to the content right now, like what he has, it's not. He doesn't talk about the chain at all.
I see he's talking about some. I don't know actually. I didn't really look. I look into. He mentioned some Coinbase stuff, right?
On the like uh something about Coinbase was down, PulseChain,
Yep.
Pulse X, Hex Pump,
Yep.
Proven X were up. Show some
Yep.
respect.
Yep.
So,
Guys,
but
I will. Sorry, love. Go.
no, no, I'm like, but I'm actually gonna pay way more attention and get like, I don't know if we've got in or something, but it's huge. It is huge, and the community is really big. And I probably need just to research a little bit more about it to decide. But it really it's like, making me think.
Yeah. Now I want to ask everyone, and I see again, guys. I see you. You are. There is a lot of you guys on YouTube. That is so interesting.
That's cool. Yeah, that's super.
Uh, Crypto can be fought. Well, let me say this at least. First of all, how can I say that you are all Hexicans? That is the right way to pronunciate this? Hexicans
What?
is the way they call the community. The people from
Oh, okay. From Hex?
PulseChain community.
Hexicans?
Yes. They are Hexicans. Guys,
Hexica.
I don't know how to pronounce this properly, so please drop in the chat if I'm saying this way too weird, because I can only read, I think Mexicans when I'm reading, so my
That
mind
sounds like
gets.
Mexicans. It's
Yeah.
Hexicans.
It's very hard for me to do the Hexicans,
Yeah.
really hard. But in a note here, I don't know if Annabelle, you also research or ask any AI, but one of the things that my AI told me was one of the most passionate communities, the Hexicans, loyal, aggressive communities in all crypto. And when I read the aggressive, I was like, holy crap, yeah, okay.
What are we
I,
gonna get? Like, I just can't wait to go and check comments and see what's happening as we're talking about this.
I am saying Hexicans correctly. Let's fucking go. It is like
Yeah,
that. Hexicans.
Hexic. Yeah.
Hexicans. Okay, so yeah, guys, I don't know what you think, if you like, don't like, but yeah, she said aggressive. I don't think, do you think aggressive always means bad? No, right? I don't see as bad. Do
You
you?
can be like aggressively trying for something without being negative.
Yeah, doesn't need to be negative.
Al-
So,
Although I don't know if they really refer to be like pushy or I don't know because I am not within the community yet. So
well, if you post like I did, you might receive a lot of love, but a lot of some
hate.
other stuff.
But
Yeah,
that
I mean,
always comes with people that are passionate. I
oh,
remember back in the AMC community, there were some people like giving just so much hate just because you actually believe in something. So people gonna hate, let them hate.
oh, I see someone said there is also
Pulsicans.
pool.
Pulsicans.
I can only think about one thing when I say this name. Holy fucking motherfucker. Pulsicans.
Pull
Pussycans.
Pulsicans.
Pussycans.
Yeah, you're
Pussycans.
saying kind of like pussicans.
No, never. Pools. I'm saying pussycans. Wow. Okay, so there is pussycans and there is also
Mexican.
hassicans. But okay, now is a question. Overall, if I say that I am a hassican or I am a pussycan, is the same or is like kind of separated? Po, po,
Oh my
my
god.
Portuguese friend helped me. Pulse,
There's another one.
pussycan.
There's
What?
dietards. Dietards.
Jesus, I think that one is not that good. Oh no! I know what he's talking. I think it's regarded as die because there is also the ones that are very, very, um, very passionate for
Uh-huh.
die, right? On
Oh,
PulseChain as well.
yeah, yeah.
Best community, same but different, but still same. Okay, guys, same is fucking the same. It's fucking
It's
the same.
okay. It's okay. You're giving your
Oh my,
personality.
could also refer to okay, Hasika. Okay,
Oh,
this is
so
the
there's both
knowledge.
sides. Yeah, hex,
Yes.
like Ethereum hex and Pulse chain hex. So it's
Okay,
even bigger.
wait. So Hasikans is also the ones part of the community of hacks on Ethereum. Okay. So yeah, when I was talking about the hacks token and all of that, how it started, and Richard launched that on Ethereum, and later on also push and start incentivizing people to bridge to post chain, same token hacks. But right
Mhm.
now they live in both places. They just have different liquidity pools and stuff, but they are functioning as the same same idea, right? Of being this staking yield farming, let's say.
Mhm.
I do want to give a big shout out. I see chegando na live. É os guri de Porto Alegre. Okay, guys, my friend also told me there is a lot of Brazilians here. Fucking hell, I am a Brazilian. Even though many of you will keep saying that I am the African, I am Brazilian. Guys, even when I was in Brazil, my location was not Brazil because we don't want to disclosure.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why people want to disclose this shit? I don't understand. But yeah, big shout out. Big shout out. Okay, so it's clear we have hacks on both chains right now, Ethereum and Pulse chain. So I guess again that is this is an open question. I guess there is some people that just stayed around of hacks token and community on Ethereum and didn't really come to Pulse chain, right? Kind
Mhm.
of they are more separated, but they are still Hasikans, but not really Pulse chain,
Pulse chain.
right? I
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah.
And then there is also Daytards, which is very funny as well. The name, guys, we definitely need to talk about the names. Daytards is the one that are part of the P Day crew. I also heard about P Day in my comments, and also a lot of controversial things going on. But anyway, I'm not here to saying position. I'm still here just trying us to understand overall how this ecosystem works and really be able to bring more people in, because I actually was also talking with my guys and my people from other chains like Solana and BNB. My family from Aster, Annabelle is also very active
Yeah.
there. None of them have ever heard about post chain, and then I was saying no. And I mean, they are the ones that also were talking about Aster and how the community, Aster community, is insane. But then I was like, guys, on this market, and I am seeing this post chain community, Hasikans, whatever, insanely active,
Yeah.
insanely active. So they want to know more. So yeah, I guess the people that also said bullshit and stuff, I mean, when we are too real, people just can't realize it's too much.
Yeah. And but
Ethereum and
I still don't understand why the hate. Like, I just don't get it.
Be- it's because I mean, because I am a girl and I have, I am a very beautiful girl and I'm weird and out of the blue, I come to start talking about what is PulseChain. And also, I mean, I definitely, I want to, what is the name, guys? I want to not protect, but I want to understand the other side. And the thing
Mhm.
that you guys told me, many of them told me, and please drop more information in the chat. There was a lot of um, misleading, misguiding people that got in the ecosystem. And I think I heard even of a Brazilian, a woman Brazilian, that made a kind of a huge scam or rug pull in
Mm.
here. The fucking woman and Brazilian, Jesus Christ.
That's why they are talking about you.
Yeah, and then they were like, oh no, all again. That it comes another one. Fucking
Yes.
shit. Fucking hell. We are
Fucking
screwed.
hell.
But again, I try to understand. I know the Africa on my page doesn't help. I know, my love. I know. What can I do? Um, but regardless, okay. Post chain, the post oh, Annabelle, the girl, the is the Pulse Latina was from Brazil, and she walked away with seven
Oh,
hundred thousand.
oh my God. Yeah, then that's what I saw one reply that they were saying like another Pulse Latina.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They were saying that in my comments.
Well, they can say
Holy
too, we
shit.
are both Latinas.
Yes, so fucking true. That is a good way to market it. My gosh. Okay, that yeah. And you know that actually coming back again when all of this story here started last week when I posted, I think it was last week, I don't even remember, I think it was, right? Yeah, it was. When I posted, I also had the afternoon calling and talking with some guys that are also from the chain. I won't disclaim the names, but there are people very active on the chain, on the marketing and some content stuff. I had a call with the guy and then we were talking about this and I was like, man, I don't understand. And I it's the first time that it's happening on this level. I have had moments of a lot of attention and a lot of hate, but on this level here, where people are like going, I won't say deep, but just like really taking personal and then start talking. I saw this other guy also mentioning about what was it, about me coming to farm the community and then walk away or doing the same shit and everyone falling for it. Well, I understand after we've been screwed so many times, right? We are just yeah, screwed overall.
We also, it's like, okay, we go scam. Everybody in crypto have at least one story where they got scammed, at least one.
Oh yeah.
But what are you doing as a individual to protect yourself against scams? Are you doing your due diligence? Are you actually researching, backing up your stuff, blah 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 blah? If you are and you still get scammed, I really would feel very bad for you. But if you're not, then it's your own fault.
Yeah, yeah. I shared with some of my community friends and people about also this one of the guys that also was showing stuff about these allegations that I scammed someone for this and that. At the end of the day, and also have posts about this, we can scroll down and look into that, saying that I was scammed one in the beginning of last year for around $10,000. And I was scammed because it was a particular way and blah, 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 doesn't matter. The thing is, I realized that I was the fall. I was the one with the guilt to falling into that shit, you know? Because at the end, you are the person clicking the link, you are the person that decided to connect the wallet, you are the person responsible for all of that shit, right? So even if you were scammed, is it still on you? right?
It's still on you. You have to take some accountability. And sometimes it's also like trusting. You trust people, you trust a community or stuff like that. It's still on you. You have to do your research. You have to, because the world is crazy. So you cannot just believe because you want to believe.
Oh yeah, yeah, and that definitely comes back to the big shout out to the guy that was sharing the exactly, I don't know where he found, but someone saying about exactly me scamming for this and that, for $3,000, I think was that, and I just like, first of all, do you believe everything you are seeing now out there, especially about, I don't consider myself known or anything like that, but I mean, you can believe shit. I don't believe anything these days. Anything doesn't matter, right? I don't believe
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah.
It's almost as reactive and aggressive as I realize many people being, because we have been screwed so many times or so many shit have happened to us. We just become this defensive, you know, people
Yeah.
or
And that it's also sad because sometimes you do have good people, good projects that want you to believe in them, but you already have the no in front of you because it's been happening pumps and dumps all over and over again. So it's really hard to believe in something.
it is. That is
Yeah.
the sad part. But that is not only here, it's the whole crypto
It's the
Twitter.
whole the
Meme
world.
coin started that shit. Oh yeah, the whole world. Yes.
Mhm.
100%. But then yeah, coming back, so guys, I see some stuff that you are saying in the comments. Pulse Wizard. Bro, I love the unicorn. You also said something about Atropa.
A
Holy
tropa
shit.
system.
Atropa, that runs Atropa is so good. Okay, okay. I have no fucking idea what is it. Please, if there is a link for the profile or something, I definitely want to take a look into that. But meanwhile, I want to just finalize giving the, let's say, more like introductory stuff for especially those that are not in post-chain ecosystem deeply, and they gonna start, you know,
Oh,
taking a look.
a tropa. I think it's a token within um
Yep.
PulseChain.
Yeah. It is. Atropa is AI.
Mm-hmm.
Is an
Yeah,
AI is alive. Holy shit. You are talking as my. Now I have Jana AI.
yeah, Jana AI.
I am all day talking with that little lady. But I will take a look into that. But before, just so we don't extend too much, let me show this here. Yeah, this was fucking. I'm putting on a bell again. Sorry,
Oh,
right here. Yeah, internet money. So I'm just trying to cover the things that are more in the surface, right? Things that we consider to take a look, and then the moment you want to get started and put some, you know, put yourself into the ecosystem. So the internet money is pretty much the internet money wallet, I guess. So the first crypto wallet of its kind. Get the
mm,
app. Well, you can see they are pretty much everywhere. I did like the website a lot when I was looking. They do have a token.
ooh,
Something that I realize here is many of these products, they have their own tokens as well. So these right here have their own token. The DEX that we're gonna mention soon also has their own token. Very interesting, very interesting. So pretty much here, guys, is the way for you to come in and out easy. Well, as I said, I definitely like the home branding. I think it looks
I
very
haven't seen it
nice.
before either. Not this one.
Oh, me neither. But let me get here. I have this wrote down the amount of things that they are. Well, let me see. Wait. Where they support post chain natively plus Ethereum base Binance BSC, Polygon, Avalanche, and Arbitrum. So as a
Oh,
wallet, they cover a lot of stuff.
yeah, that's pretty good.
one of the main things, and maybe we could have another moment to talk about this in another moment, because now PulseChain is going more and more into privacy focus, and I think that is definitely we have been talking a lot about privacy this last year as well. We had some private coins also going pretty wild. So they also have this wallet in particular, privacy focus, no data collection, built, yeah, specific for post-chain community. 100% of app swap fees are distributed to the time holders, which is the
Oh,
people that have, yeah, we saw here, where here,
mhm.
right? Yeah.
The
So
dividend.
pretty good shit. I like that. So you are kind of, you are getting reward for holding, for using, for all of that good stuff.
Passive income kind of.
Um, and and the last thing to mention, to again cover the base, is this one right here, Liberty Swap.
Oh yeah,
As you can
I've
see
seen
here, they
people
also
talking
are like,
about that one. Yeah,
sorry, love,
yeah, that I've seen people in the comments asking for to talk about liberty
that
and
one.
swap.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Liberty Swap, very, very good. I also like the website. Let's take a look into that here. Ooh, ooh, so cool, this
So cute,
website.
so pretty.
Oh,
That
so
would
good.
be kind of like Uniswap, but for Pulse Chain.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
On ramp and off ramp.
Hmm.
I like this way of saying on ramp and off ramp with this detail that I also like. The on ramp, you have lower fees than the off ramp. So it's all about come on post chain, come stay with us, come take a look, put your skin in the game, give the time to understand. So they have 0.5% going out. So is that off ramp, and then they have the on ramp 0.3 coming in as fee. It's pretty low, of course, you don't even realize, but it's very
Yes.
nice. So we can look
Yes.
here. We have, you can convert USDC to USDC on post chain. You can go also directly to the token. You can put Ethereum on post chain. Well, pretty much do what any swap does, but here all about coming and going off post chain. So definitely,
Post.
guys, for those that after doing your proper research and deciding what you believe and deciding if you want to have exposure to the ecosystem, this is the place to come. Definitely very good. I like especially being so directly and very easy to
Straightforward.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of problem with what is the name? There is an official bridge also with 0% fees. Oh yeah, which one is that? If you can mention,
Share
we
that
can
one.
definitely take a look. Yeah. Well, I again, and I guess this led us back into, this was like the cover of us trying to understand pretty much the research and things that we did, trying to understand PulseChain. And as we can see, there is a lot. There is a
There's a
lot
lot.
of stuff.
There's
A
a
lot
lot
of stuff.
happening. I didn't like. I cannot believe I didn't hear about it before. Now I feel so naive. But yeah,
Nah,
I'll be checking.
I say this all the time to everyone. Is like, even for people totally full time into crypto, in the crypto space, you miss a lot of shit. And that is the part that again I bring this, like, we have so many bubbles in this space and people don't realize this bubble exists. And they act naively as they are the best, they are this, they are that. But many times, first of all, the numbers that we see on chain, they are just one element, right?
Yeah.
Post chain, if we go look at their TVL, last time I looked, I think they were below the 200 million. But again, what actually give me the perspective of how crazy this might go is the community and the people that are here when the times are shitty. So that
Hmm.
is something very,
That
very
is something
strong.
very special. Yeah.
Not many things out there can do this stuff.
No, and we see like even in our ecosystems or our community, a bunch of people is like they're not here right now because of the market. So the fact that this community is super active while things are down, then that means a lot.
Oh yeah. So just to give a share this last thing here, we have this is
Oh,
the
that's
bridge.pulsechain.com. I hope this is the right place. Yeah. This is the official place where our people and friends here are saying that this total is zero fee to bridge. I
zero
like
fee.
that.
Yeah, reach.
I like that. So yeah, now you have more than one option. And getting back here, we are more than 2 hours. What I want to say
Yes,
is, first of all, so good to realize how small we are in the world and realize that there is a lot of shit happening and going on when we think that, oh my God, this is the place, this is the community more active and this and that. And then you realize there is a whole bunch of shit you don't
yes.
know that is going on.
No, it's so
Um,
good to know that there are so much stuff we can learn and discover. So that's very good.
It is. It is. Big shout out. I see Liberty Swap just retweeted the live. Holy shit. Thank you
Let's
so
go.
much. Very good. Thank you so much, guys. That is very nice. And I think after this, as I said, a lot of maybe we're gonna have some of the aggressive but the bad style after this live stream with people thinking that now we soon we're gonna launch a token or soon we're gonna I don't know, scam someone for exchange of feet pics or nudity or something like that.
Yes,
Guys,
we're not.
no, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Annabelle here do some trading, but
Mhm.
what exactly are you trading, by the way?
I do
Do you trade
future
in what?
trading, so that is more like ES and like SPY and Nasdaq. That's what mostly I
Ah,
trade. So it's
okay,
not
so you're
even,
not
yeah.
not even here on the not even tokens on chain.
I do Bitcoin. That's the only one that I really trade, and it's like more like daily trades when the market is more active. Right now, I'm not taking positions.
More
Yeah,
like what is the name? Scalp
it's scalping.
trading.
Hmm. Yeah, in
When
and out
someone
quick.
said to me, I do what is the name?
Scalping, scalping.
Scalping trading. I was like, what?
What is that? Yeah,
What the
those
fuck,
are like in
bros?
and out sometimes within seconds. Sometimes, yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, guys, I just hold Bitcoin right now because I have been spending a lot with moving and stuff. So I'm not a trader at all. I don't trade at all. I invest. I invest. I put the money there. I live. I live. I bought Aster when we were at $1.7. I put $1,000. Now is $300.
Yeah.
So good, but that's okay. That's okay. We go down and we go up. So that maybe most likely what I will be doing here. I will put something. But we are educators. We are looking into understand what the fuck is
It's
going
how.
on.
Hmm.
And we are a community person. I am heavily. Annabelle is also very active with the community. So we are community people, right?
100% yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I see a lot of you guys retweeting right now. Holy fucking shit. Thank you so much. I see also some other following. Buy and burn tokens on PulseChain. Best leverage gains on your pulse. It's, and that is the part that, again, we think, I like, what the fuck. When you go into one ecosystem, you will start realizing that everything that exists in any other ecosystem also exists in that ecosystem, like meme coins, RWA, DeFi, and you
Every
are like, holy shit. Yes, it's like a whole universe inside
yes,
this place.
yeah, yeah. It's micro universe. Every blockchain where you are.
Yes.
Very
Which
interesting.
ones? Which one we spend the time the most? That is the question.
That is the question. Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm just looking here, comments, and you guys leaving shout outs. Thank you so much, guys. And again, it's like now being very transparent how this works. People that are doing content, people that are doing, um, marketing with projects and stuff. We are creating content and doing this thing here because it's about our brand and our community. We each have our own communities, and we are always trying to bring them what it's happening out there in the way that we find suitable. And of course, they ended up following and liking to be around because of that. If you guys decide, any of you want to be around and like what you see, the content you receive, that is the moment you follow, that is the moment you stay around. We definitely will stay around because not only all of you showing up here and being so present and passionate is something that totally moves me. We see your support, and we retribute that for sure. We are
Mm-hmm.
no fucking scammers, and yeah,
No,
not much to say about that, right?
no. The community like knows us. They can just scroll through our feeds and they will see that we try to do always content that actually gives something to people looking at.
Yes, take your time to take your opinion about something. Don't go and just copy and paste the opinion of someone else.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
You will not regret diving into PTGC. Okay. Passive income in a hyper deflationary protocol. Okay. And you see that is the difference. That is the we're gonna easy to find influencers that they will start chilling and pushing something, blah 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 blah. What I love, and also when I see some guys making technical analysis on Bitcoin and crypto overall, I love to find. Sorry, I need to wait.
What?
Yeah, if I didn't did that, I might not die. My battery. Oh my
Oh,
god, the battery,
battery.
the fucking shillers. They will be saying that something will pump, something will explode. The people that I like to follow are the ones that are being very rational, open, all the lack of options and what is good, what is bad. What you want to decide is your fucking decision. I don't
Mm-hmm.
give a shit, right?
Yeah.
So just bringing that up once again, I think, and I definitely believe a lot of people might be watching this later on. So if you make until the end, be mindful that again at the end of the day is your money, is your life, is your responsibility. On crypto is even more your responsibility. You need to take ownership of the decisions you make, right? So don't go into the fucking motherfucker KOL was shilling this shit and now it's zero, blah blah blah. You need to take responsibility more than ever in our life.
Yeah. 100%.
Well, guys, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Very beautiful.
It
I
was really
actually
fun
was I was quite nervous to
to
do
talk
this
about.
because after,
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while that I was not like in a new place where I didn't know no one, and people were like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck is this motherfucker here?" Right?
Hmm. Yeah, but I mean, from the comments and stuff, the only thing I can feel is support. So that's pretty cool. Uh, we'll see after with the comments or why not. But right now, I'm happy that we talk and discuss about this, and happy to meet this new community.
Me too. Be mindful, motherfuckers. Not everything you see on the internet is real. Come on, we know that, right? We know that. Come on, now it's so easy. People will come with madness shit.
Hmm.
Just do your fucking research, be around, take a look. Yeah, figure out by your own. Me and Annabelle have only one fucking account, so I have my fucking account and Annabelle have there. Don't believe
That's
anyone
it.
DMing you. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
we won't try to DM you. You know that
We
we won't
won't
DM
DM
you
you.
first.
Yeah, we will never DM you. We will never ask how your crypto is doing. Like, no.
Oh, I have many screenshots of some community members that they sent me saying that, oh Jana, is that you? And this scammer comes saying like, how is your investments, And I'm always like so upset because if the community person is have actually like at least realize and have interact with me, that I would never say like that, right?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? And then the person say after like, oh, I have a very interesting way of trading where I do some scalp trading and I get up to
It's like you don't
10x.
pray.
Yeah, what the fuck, I'm like, okay, what can
This
I
this
do?
is
I want.
I love this one that tried to be you with me. So I'm like, do your research, because if you actually know me, you would know that I do content with her. It's like, hello.
What the fuck, bro? I got one. No, this one was not a scammer, but it's just like funny. These guys that were very sure that I was a man, that I am a man.
Of
Yeah,
course,
I
this
had.
is just AI you trying to
I don't.
talk.
I don't know. Maybe they think I modify, and I don't know. I don't know. I just find funny. I just find funny.
Oh my god.
Well, that
There's
was
no,
beautiful.
like, if there's some people that you can really 100% know if they're real or not, is the people that stream. Like, you
Oh
are
yeah.
expressing yourself in a regular way for a long period of time. You cannot fake it. It's just, this is us, period.
Yes. But that is again when people are so real and we are so open. Many will feel what the
Yeah.
fuck. What
Hmm.
this prostitute is talking with me here? Jesus. When I read the prostitute, I think was the first day. I was like, fucking
Seriously.
hell. I think I answered the guy and I said, yes, yes, I am.
Yeah.
Fucking prostitute.
And an
Jesus Christ.
expensive.
Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. Well, guys, that was beautiful. I think was very educational, a bit of entertaining, and I'm just good as human. I definitely I'm looking forward again to be talking with all of you more. Today we did had a lot of you jumping and dropping some message. I will take a look into that in the comments of the live stream as well. If you want to leave stuff, I will be taking a look. I mean, this was the first glance in this chain and the ecosystem. I got totally like mind exploding when I realized how huge and insane and active it is. So I'm not joking when I say that is big shout out to all of you for having these, especially when the market is kind of blah and no one give a shit.
Hmm.
This is impressive. This is impressive. So I'm very, very, very proud to now be able to get here and know about this stuff. And I think we definitely will be doing more stuff. I think that makes sense, right? What you think?
Yeah, no, I think so too. Once that I am like going deeper into these, maybe even showing some of the tokens more, like, we will see what, but yeah.
Yep. Yes, sir. Well, that was amazing, guys. Thank you so, so much. I will be stopping here to lunch because now it's almost midday. Afternoon have a lot of stuff to be done. And it's night for you, right, love? What you have now for the end of the day?
Yeah, it's 7:24 right now. I'm gonna work a little bit more and then off to bed.
Let's go. What time it is?
7:25 p.m.
7:20. Okay. It's pretty good. I
Yeah,
like the time. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
it is.
Okay, I just see here where you find you guys your TG. My love, I actually not sure, Annabelle, if you have your Telegram open or
It is
something, or
open.
usually. Okay,
Yeah, it is
so
open and it's the same handle as I have it on X.
yeah, it's the same from my side, guys. Exactly same handle. I know some people. Yeah, some people saying the fucking QR code not working. Sorry about that. In my bio, it has also the Telegram, but the Telegram is for the group, which is just the place that I share news and stuff. But I'm there, and the Telegram to DM me directly is the same as here on X. So feel free to go there, but definitely join the community. Again, the link is in the bio. I will check why this fucking QR code is not working. But again, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. We rock.
Thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the comments. It's really, really nice. It was really nice to read you guys.
Yeah. It was really good to be with all of you, and also for all my community that have already been in the community and around us for a long time. Thank you so much for being part of this journey with us. We hope to help you to stay updated, to stay, aware of all the news and stuff that are going on. But anyways, guys, thank you so much, my love. Always amazing talking and doing this with you.
Yep.
And yeah, next week, same time, right?
Yeah. See you next Tuesday, guys, 5 p.m. EST.
Peace. Bye bye.